What's your take on Herringody, and how excited are you about that matchup?
Herringody's been playing well throughout the entire year. He had a great year last year, and I think that he really carried his momentum from last year into this year. Solid player, very aggressive, someone who's relentless, got a lot of respect for his game, so it'd be fun to go up against him.
Jamelle, what's it mean for you, a guy who's this is it for you, to still be playing at this point, given everything that maybe the program's gone through the last couple of years, to be at this point for you personally? What's it mean?
I'm excited, and if I didn't want to end my career in the NCAA tournament, what better way to end my career and that be in Madison Square Garden in front of thousands of fans and spectators. Got some family coming up, so it'll be fun, and it's just something to take in and make sure that you try to enjoy it as much as possible on and off the court. So I'm very excited.
What's it like playing with that bandage on your arm?
It's not bad. It's not bad, really. It restricts me from doing a little bit of range of motion, but I'm still able to grab rebounds, and it really keeps it compact. So I'm comfortable with it. I practiced with it several times, and I'm able to perform.
Is that something that, if you had the ability to just take a couple games off and not play, you would probably do that the rest of it? I mean, you're playing with it because this is it.
Right, exactly. If we had a couple days, or if this was a different circumstance, I probably would just be resting, and I probably would be able to play without it. But it's for safety precautions. I'm comfortable with it. Saz, our trainer, John Salazar, has done a great job of making sure that I'm okay from a mental standpoint too. He's helped me a lot physically, but mentally he's always the one to encourage me, and he always reiterates that if he didn't feel comfortable putting me out on the floor, he wouldn't let me.
Once the ball goes up, you approach it the same way you always have. But have you found it tougher to really, I guess, prepare mentally and get as psyched mentally in between games as you might have when you were still playing for the NCAA?
At first, yes. Going into the George Mason game, it was hard mentally, because your mindset was, wow, I didn't really expect to really play in the Bryce Jordan Center again. I thought my last game was against Illinois, and that was it. But approaching certain games and actually getting on the floor and understanding that the team is coming out to beat you, and your competitive spirit starts to come out regardless on any circumstance. And now that when with us playing in the NIT Final Four, there's no point in holding anything back. We're just going to go out and play as hard as we can, and it starts with myself and my fellow seniors. So I'm approaching this game like it's a championship game, because it could be my last, or I might have another one. So why not leave everything out on the floor?
This team came together very early for that Canada trip around Labor Day. Being together so long, what have you learned about this team, and what's maybe the strength of this group?
Well, we were able to establish some camaraderie, and we love to have fun. And whether that be playing video games, throwing alley-oops to each other, or anything, arguing, we love to have fun, and that's the biggest point. That's the biggest characteristic that I think this team really expresses, is that we want to have fun regardless, and there's a time and place for everything. I think that as an experienced player, you try to make sure that the younger guys are upbeat, and that they understand that you can have fun now, but when you get on the court, it's about business. And I think the younger guys have stepped up and have provided us with good minutes, and they're maturing too. We don't have any freshmen on the team anymore. Everybody's an upperclassman in my eyes.
Ed had said that you're going to spend the first couple of days in New York kind of touring the city and seeing the sights and whatnot. What are you most looking forward to this, other than the game?
Just actually stepping foot on the court. Stepping foot on the court is going to be fun, and it's going to be a memorable moment for me, because I don't know when the next time I'll ever play in there, if ever. So, and watching the history that has been made on that court and in that arena is something that I want to be able to experience, and hopefully we can create our own history. So I'm looking forward to just actually getting on the court, smelling the atmosphere, looking around, getting adjusted to the lighting, and performing.
Questions from the phone line?
Hey, Jamelle, Dave Sadowski calling from Times Leader in Wilkes-Barre. How you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Good. Hey, guys, two real fast things. Number one, you guys took the lead at the end of the half against Florida. Now you guys are 22-1 with the lead at halftime. What makes you guys such a good team? You know, with the lead at halftime, what do you think it is that makes you guys such an impressive record like that?
We always try to end the half strong because we know that the first 4 minutes of the second half are pretty much the most important part in establishing momentum. So we want to have all momentum going into halftime, so we can carry that over in the beginning of the second half. So I think that we've just really tried to make sure that we continue to be aggressive at the end of the half, and hopefully we put ourselves in a good position in the second half to make a strong run early on.
A quick follow, you got an opportunity to move into number 5 on the Penn State all-time scoring list. Of the success the team has had, if you had a chance to reflect on that a little bit and appreciate what you've accomplished.
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
You had an opportunity to move up to number 5 on the Penn State all-time scoring list in Florida. Have you had an opportunity to sit back a little bit and appreciate what you've done individually, or are you going to wait till the end of the season?
Oh, no, that's something that you look at when you leave here. I'm not worried about any scoring title or rebounding or anything. My mindset and my energy, my passion, it will last longer than any numbers. So I'm not really worried about any numbers that have helped me. It's been fun and it's been hard to get those numbers, believe me, but I'm not really worried about any numbers. That's something that my parents will look into and that they can enjoy more than I will.
Thanks. Jamelle, Andre Williams, Allentown Morning Call. How you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Hey, I talked to you earlier this season about what state of the program you were hoping it would be left at, and now you're at the Madison Square Garden. In the Final Four of the NIT. Did you think it was possible, and now how do you think you're leaving this program?
Well, I can honestly say I didn't see myself being in Madison Square Garden in the beginning of the year, but things happen, and now we try to leave it off as something positive, and we can be part of one of 2 teams to end our year on a winning track, and to leave it on that note is something that I look forward to. But we just want to make sure that everybody that has fun, regardless win, lose, or draw, it's all about having fun and making sure that you're able to understand what these moments can provide for not only you, but for the upcoming years and the players that continue to come into this program.
All right.
Anything else from the phone line? Okay. Thanks, Jamelle.